going on, folks? Welcome into race day. I am Steve, and man, it's Monday night, and that means the NORA Truck Series. Cannot wait to get this thing underway. We are here at the great state of Texas, 1.5 mile track, and we're going to get the Truck Series rolling here right now. Cannot wait to get this thing going. 167 laps of great racing. Man, we're going to get down to it right now. Trackside for qualifying. Take a look. Here we go. Right now, qualifying underway. Everett Cott's in P1 currently. Being shown as a 29.87. Very, very fast. All kinds of drivers right now on the racing surface. Cameron Thompson, Anthony. Here we go. Looking very, very good. Bunch of drivers right here. Christopher Heights. Daniel Honeycutt fast in practice. Right now, though, only third. 30.05. So he's getting there. Right now, though. Got to get around this fast track. Todd Slauson coming in right now in that number 22. Man, that's a Riddles machine looking pretty good right there. New paint schemes all over the place. Cofield, here he is, the number 1. Quick on the day. Justin Kleba gets into that P2 spot, 29.96. Very, very fast. Keep in mind, they only get 5 minutes here in 2 laps. So got to get their fastest laps really, really quick. Chris Campbell, here he comes, the number 11. Safe Light machine. Josh Conover rolling in with that number 17 truck. UniFirst, currently in P3. Jonathan Cofield, though, snags that spot away. Dalton Tucker now in the 41. Previous race winner looking to go back to victory lane. Chooses the high line so far, looking pretty good. Slows it way down, though. Not sure what's going on here. Maybe wants to start in the back. Brian Jones, here he is, that 45 home field machine. Where's he going to slot into? P2, 29.94. Extremely quick. Cody Reeder on the track now. Looked fast in practice as well, so we'll watch out for him. Raymond Hanneman right now, P14. There he is. Cody Reeder going to cross the line here at the stripe. Where's he wind up? So far, nothing. That must have been his warm-up lap. Let's see what he does here. Coming into it. Great cockpit cam today. He turns 3 and 4 so wide open. Doesn't even come off the gas right there. Comes around and watch this. Looks like a fast one here for that 7. P3, 29.96. Not too bad. Everett Cott's, though, right now, currently your pole sitter. Holding on to a 29.87, so looking pretty good there. Dalton Tucker, maybe going back out for a qualifying lap. Not sure what's going on here, but it's pretty funny. 25th place right there. Set the record for the slowest lap at Texas of all time. Cody Reeder still on track right now. Maybe getting some more practice laps in the qualifying session. Not a smart, not a bad move, you know. Right now, though, that's going to be pretty much qualifying right here. 20 more seconds on the clock, but nobody else is on track. So we're going to get this race rolling very shortly. So Everett Cott's going to be our pole sitter. Brian Jones P2 and Cody Reeder P3. Awesome job right now. There it is. That's the end of the qualifying session. We're going to get right down to qualifying, and now the grid. 167 laps, folks. That's going to be the mark today for the race. Stage 1, though, however, ends on lap 40. So we have lap 40 and then lap 80 will be the 2 stages. So keep that in mind as we get this race going. Right now, though, we're going to go down trackside once more and go and join in, not yet. I'm not going to talk to him just yet, but we'll bring in our grid. Let's take a look at him. There he is, Everett Cott starting off in P1. Brian Jones in P2, not currently on the grid just yet, but we'll get to him in a second. Cody Reeder in P3. That Venku machine looking good. Dustin Kleba rolling off P4. Jonathan Cofield, P5, looking very strong. Josh Carnover rolling off P6. Anthony Colantono. I slaughtered that last name. I apologize, but we'll get it. We'll get it by the end of the race. P7, Daniel Honeycutt rolling off P8. Brad Peters in P9, looking good there. Todd Slauson P10. Joshua O'Connor Sr. in P11. Ronnie Norman in 12th place. Jared Wishin, 13th. Anthony Campbell, 14th place. Raymond Hanneman rolling off P15. Harper, P16. Harrison Whitehead, 17th place. Christopher Heights in 18th. Cameron Thompson, 19th. Jordan Person rolling off 20th. Nathan Finnegan, there he is, rolling off P21. Tyler DeTalent, 22nd place. Chris Campbell, 23rd. Chris Snyder, 24th. Dalton Tucker, Blade Timmons, Nicholas Coruscant, Nathan Yarnell, Kyle Rochelle, and Blake Hopp rounding out the top 30. Austin Smith, Dakota Hendrickson, Nick Geilis, Michael Menchaca, and rounding out the field, Todd Schneider. So that right there are your leaders, folks. That is the grid. There's Brian Jones right there in that P2 spot. Couldn't get to him a second ago. But there they are. That's your grid today. Big field as usual. Last week in Martinsville was fun. I guess you could say. Short track racing can always be pretty entertaining. A lot of cautions, but hey, what do you expect on a short track? So right now, though, hey, 167 laps of a 1.5 mile track, D-shaped oval. I think this is going to be a much better showing. So we'll see how this works out. Long race about to get underway. Everett Cott's going to lead the field. Brian Jones on the outside lane. Going to be a good race today, folks. Stick around for it. Big thanks to you for supporting the channel, for all the likes on the videos, the subscriptions. We just hit 640 subs. Pretty cool stuff. Really appreciate that. So right now we're going to watch Everett Cott's leading off the field. Going to get this thing underway. Make your predictions now. 167 laps away from deciding who will win the NORA Truck Series race here in Texas. Pace car lights are off. Again, lap 40. That's where we're going to. Right now, though, we're going to find out real quick what these trucks have in store. Turns 1 and 2 are kind of treacherous. 3 and 4, you can really kind of send it in there. Be very interesting to see how they can handle it. But right now, here we go. Starter cam has the green flag in the air. Geico restart zone. We are green for the NORA Truck Series. Just like that, folks, lap 1 underway right now. Brian Jones on the outside lane, still trying to make it work. Has a gap right here, looking pretty good.
Fancy like Husky, fancy like Husky, fancy like Husky, fancy like Doggy bowl empty, Lakers pool sleeping, rug pull, cash grab, NFTs delight, rug pull, cash grab, idiot.
Hey guys, this is Kevin from KK Woodscapes. Wanted to say how excited we are to be a sponsor for the ASRA Cup Series this upcoming season. This is just some of the pieces we've created over the years. We can work with you and bring any special victory to life. To order, or if you have any questions, please scan the QR code for Instagram or contact me through the Discord. And hopefully, we'll be bringing your virtual victory into reality one day.
Alrighty, folks, we are back. Do apologize for that. No idea what happened. Looks like iRacing crashed on us for a second, but everyone else is still in the session, so we're going to keep going until it really just kills us. But all good for now. Again, do apologize for that break. Dustin Kleba right now in the front. Yellow flag, though, on the track. Our first caution of the day. Looks like Chris Snyder actually going to be having an issue here. Oh, my word. Big mess on the front stretch. The truck in pretty much shambles, the whole front end. What happened here? Let's take a look. Unfortunately for Snyder right here. Oh my word, huge wreck also too with, can't quite tell who that is, Christopher Heights involved here. Let's go back a little further and see what happened, man. That's a huge wreck. Take a look. There's the 18. So there's Heights. And there's Snyder right behind him. So what happens here? Entering turn 3. 18 just kind of tries to clear himself. Has nowhere to go. That's going to be it right there. 18 maybe thought he was clear. Can't imagine he got tight right there because the trucks in turn 3 and 4 just feel so good and feel so locked in. But yeah, that's going to be a huge blow to these two right here. Fortunately, a big mess on lap 11. He'll have to come down, fix that truck. Christopher Heights as well has some front end damage, so definitely not going to be favorable for their races, but they were running decent, but not great. Right now, though, we're going to see a lot more trucks come down pit road. Harrison Whitehead, we're seeing Hanneman, Jordan Person. Could be good news for their pit strategy. Come down, take the fuel, top off. Not a bad move here. So 22 in his pit box as well. So right now, that is the case. Dustin Kleba, your leader right now. Brian Jones in P2 and Everett Kotz in P3. Yes, sir. Technical difficulties for sure. Hate to see it, man. It just, sometimes it's one of those things, right? I had a league race on Thursday night, the Extreme Graphics Cup Series. Their first race 2 Thursdays ago, man, they're like 10 of their drivers got bounced out of the server, and we had to take an extended break for that. Pretty interesting stuff. So sometimes it happens, you know. It's hard to tell sometimes if it's on my end or if it's on iRacing's end, but sometimes iRacing will just kick you for no reason, and I think that was the case here because it kind of froze on us. but it like the scoring and live scoring kept going. So not super sure what happened there, but we're gonna pretend like nothing happened, and we're gonna keep on trucking through. So right now is Dustin Kleba on the P1 spot. Track does have some cloudiness right now. We'll jump aboard. Yeah, you can really kind of see it. Overcast skies, turns 1 and 2. Obviously, rain won't hit us in the oval cars right here, but it's all good. Lap 13 stage will be on lap 40, so we still have some time left to go here, about 27 laps. So we're going to keep it going right now. We're under our first caution for a wreck involving Chris Snyder and Christopher Heights. So unfortunately, that is the case here. But the NORA Truck Series is in Texas, and we're having a good time right now so far. So Dustin Kleba looking pretty solid. Tell you what, a lot of these guys looking for wins, obviously. Choose car right now is underway. And Glidelich is our safety car, not safety car, but choose car for the day. So looking pretty good there. If you're not familiar with this practice, so basically what they do is they put a car out on track, and it's basically acts as an actual cone, right? So iRacing doesn't have the actual, choose logo on the track yet. So some leagues decide to use an actual car itself that looks just like that. And the drivers just basically choose left for the inside lane and the right side for the outside lane. And then off they go on this next restart. As you see, the pace car has the lights off. We're going to go back green here on lap number 14, going on to 15. Going to be a good time tonight so far. So big thanks again for you folks for bearing through the technical difficulties. Sometimes it happens. Hey, if you recall, a couple weeks back, it's a running joke now, but these boys here started off Circuit of the Americas, their first road course race of the season, in dark conditions, and these trucks don't have lights, and that track doesn't have lights. So that was a pretty funny blunder there, but we all make it. It's all good. That's part of the fun. And hey, internet virtual racing, you never know what can happen. So always a fun time. Pace car though has the pace car lights off, so we're gonna go back green here. Lap 15, almost halfway for stage 1. We're gonna get back underway here under our first caution of the day. Texas can be a pretty daunting track right here. The cool thing about these trucks, though, they really make this track almost a super speedway. It's really, really fast. Not a lot of off-throttle time, which is, just means, you have to have that track position, have to have good drafting, things like that. So we're going to find out how these boys do it. Right now, coming to lap 15, here we go. Starter has the green flag in the air. We are off and ready to go here. Green flag is back out in Texas. Great start right there for Kleber right now in P2 and P3. Brian Jones fighting right here. Cody Reeder looking pretty strong right there on the outside lane. Looking solid. Here we go. 2x2 all the way around the track right now. You're seeing that high line work a little bit. It'll work slightly on fresh tires, man, but on old tires, I don't know if you want to do that. Great racing though right now. Lap 16. Dustin Kleba up front. Riding on board right now, Ronnie Norman holding onto a P11. You can see the trucks right in front of him getting a little loose on exit. Definitely a unique one, but right here, lift just a little bit, especially in dirty air. Make that corner. And what a great job right there so far. Very solid job right now on lap number 18. Back in the field looking pretty good too. Still single file back here. Nothing too bad. We're seeing Heights still in the pits. We're seeing Chris Snyder on the track as well, but has a lot of damage still left to fix. That'll be an ongoing battle for him today for sure. Battles all around the track. Nathan Finnegan right here in that 13th spot. Battling Dalton Tucker, looking pretty good down low right now. Dalton Tucker going to have some momentum here on the outside lane. Gets it done right there. Very good move. Side by side racing. Right, 27 might try and sneak it in 3 wide. Jared wishing he wants to. Couldn't quite get it done. Going to tuck in behind 32 here. Everett Kotz, your pole sitter. Smart move though. He's on the hunt. Great look inside the cockpit of Jared Wishing. Sends in right there. Down 3 and 4. Man, gets a little loose. You can see that wheel moving around. Looking very, very good right now. Couple of movers back here. Tyler the Talent in that 21 today. No Skittles car today for the Talent. Right now, though, in 24th place. Again, could be in fuel conservation mode. Definitely not slow. We know he's not a slow driver, so right now this has to be some strategy. Got a funny feeling. Lap 22, though, we're a little past halfway for the stage, so we're going to get there pretty quickly here. We're still battling here back. Wait a minute, look at this. Ooh, hard into the wall there. Was that O'Connor? I think it was. Into the wall, exit to turn 4. Got to be careful there. Dalton Tucker, though, on the outside of the 15. Daniel Honeycutt trying what he can. So far, oh, 77, oh my word, hold on to her. Where is he? He's dropping fast, can't get to him. There he is. Gets it through the grass. What an awesome job for Anthony. Unbelievable. That 77 man made it work. Do not know how, but great job. Up at the front. In the meanwhile, Brian Jones fighting for P1 right now, up against Dustin Kleba. Almost got a piece of the grass right there in turn 4, but keeps it going right now. Kleba and Jones both fighting. What a great battle right here. Diving down into turn 3. Yellow flag, though. Oh, big wreck. Timothy Harper involved. Maybe Menchaca? Nope, not quite. Whitehead looks like he's involved. Dakota Hendrickson all on the backstretch. Yellow flag is out. The 8 is just destroyed there on the front end. Harper pretty well banged up. The 81 looks like it is. Yeah, Harrison Whitehead. Man, what happened here? Let us go back and take a look. Here we go. So 3 wide right here, all involving the drivers we just noticed. So this is usually bad news bears right here. So we're seeing 3 wide. Oh, the 81 just can't tell if it gets loose right there or what, but hits into the 99, and then all 3 of them just 20 gets involved too. Just a big, big wreck. I want to take one more look at this from the maybe a chopper cam or a drone cam, something like that, just to kind of feel out what happened here. That's pretty unfortunate. Let's take one more peek. right, so Harrison Whitehead is behind. I'll try and get an angle a little bit closer to what actually happened. Here we go. Let's slow down real quick and then go to this. Here we go. So 3 wide. Oh, the 81 just comes down into the 99. And that's going to be it, unfortunately. Yeah, just a huge wreck. Nowhere for them to go. Really, the 20 gets involved a little bit. I believe that's Jordan Person. Yep. So he gets involved too. But these 3, unfortunately, that's going to be maybe not it for them, but that's a lot of damage. So Anthony Campbell coming down pit road. Jordan Person actually doesn't have any damage, it looks like, on the right side, so that's not bad. We thought he might have had some from tagging those cars, but nope. Chris Snyder, front end damage. Menchaca as well. Yeah, tough break for these guys. So our second caution of the night, lap 27. We should go back in about lap 30, give or take. So let's give a second real quick and go and thank a few sponsors, folks. We'll come right back.
Hey guys, this is Kevin from KK Woodscapes. Wanted to say how excited we are to be a sponsor for the ASRA Cup Series this upcoming season. This is just some of the pieces we've created over the years. We can work with you and bring any special victory to life. To order, or if you have any questions, please scan the QR code for Instagram or contact me through the Discord. And hopefully, we'll be bringing your virtual victory into reality one day.
Fancy like Husky, fancy like Husky, fancy like Husky, fancy like Doggy bowl empty, Lakers pool sleeping, rug pull, cash grab, NFTs delight, rug pull, cash grab, idiot.
All right, folks, welcome back to the NORA Truck Series here at Texas Motor Speedway. We are 1 lap away from going back green. And here we go. Pace car lights are off. Good stuff right now. Hey, yeah, Wesley in the chat. How do you join this league? Well, you can go on to multiple different things. You can go into their Facebook page, NORA Truck Series. You can join in. You can actually join in through the Race Day Discord, which is in the information in our YouTube details, and then I can point you in their direction, which might be easier, actually, to be honest. But yeah, definitely different ways. Right now, though, lap 29. Lap 30 is upon us here shortly. We're going to get this thing back underway right now. So far, a good race. Have 10 laps to go here at the line until stage 1. So 10 laps to go. Kleba and Jones are your leaders, but pretty close behind Brad Peters and Joshua O'Connor. Very, very close together. Here we go. Going back green here in the Geico restart zone, and we're off again. Going to be 3 wide right here, 33.91. 23, can they get through it? Look at this, 3 wide all the way back. Oh my word. almost 4 wide here. Connor on the outside. Man, so far though, great racing, 2x2 all the way around this track. Up at the front, still a battle for the lead, but big wreck right in the back. Look at this, Hanneman, I believe this is. It sure was, Raymond Hanneman. In that 71, another brutal wreck here on the backstretch. I believe also that might have been involved with Menchaca, or at least a little bit. Wishing gets through. Man. Take a little peek right here. What happened with Hanneman? It's already gone down right there. The 16 looks like he, so Nathan Finnegan actually was the other culprit. We'll go back once more. So we saw them 3 wide. We kind of knew that this was going to get interesting. Yeah, the 33, the 71 get together right there. 71 just straight into Finnegan. Ah, man. Tough right there. Fenders flying off, front end, bumpers. That might be it. Yeah, the 61, Menchaca. Nowhere to really go there, and plows into him. But that right there, folks, will be it. A 3rd caution of the day so far. Who will come down pit road? Seeing all the leaders come down pit roads, or staying off of pit road, excuse me. Finnegan comes down, has that front end damage. A lot of guys though, Snyder, Wishing, Menchaca, Hanneman, obviously. Long way to still go. So far looking pretty good. Colin Tuono right here in the 77 has some more damages to fix, but not too bad. The left side looks pretty good. Right side here we'll check out in just a second. He might be okay, actually. I mean, yeah, right side's not too bad right there, so he's good to go here. Dustin Kleba, though, is still your leader. P2, Brian Jones. 3rd place, Brad Peters, O'Connor, and then Kyle Rochelle, your top 5. Big race for these boys right now, obviously, as, man, every single race, always a good time. Right now, we're going to see Dustin Kleba leading us back off. Again, we're not quite at the stage 1 finish just yet, but we are getting there. But so far, so good. Keep in mind, folks, next week, we are going to be off, actually. Actually, I believe we're off the next 2 weeks, if I believe, according to this schedule here. We have Texas today, and then Kansas will be next. That's going to be on May 6th. So, if my calculations are correct, that's about a 2-week break. So, these boys follow the same schedule as the Truck Series, the Craftsman Truck Series, so it may... Oh, hold on now. Lordy. What happened to you, huh? Looks like we have some unfortunateness with the Choose car. Somebody might have slammed into it. We're seeing the back end hold on by a thread, man. That's not good. That can happen. Oh no, that car can... Let's take a little peek in while we have the time here. Hold on. Uh-oh. Anything can happen, folks, including the choose car getting annihilated. Uh-oh. And a right rear. This is horrible news. Either way, that's going to be it for the choose car, looks like. We'll take a look back in a second. We might have had some... Actually, can we look real quick? I think we can. Let's see what this is. Okay, hold on. Looks like we see some... Okay, so there's that. What's this, though? Okay, looks like nothing. We thought for a second we had the replay. but we do not. It's all good. Either way, here we go. Lap 40 will be the stage end. So we have 4 laps to go here to decide stage 1. And here we go. Kleba and Brian Jones leading us off. We're back green. Great side-by-side movement right here. Brian Jones way down low. Might clear him here. Not quite yet, but he might get him in turns 3 and 4. Clears him, has the gap. Great move there for Brian Jones. Right now, though, still 3 wide, 2 wide in the back of the pack. Look at this. These guys not letting up right here. 3 wide. Trying to get every position, trying to find themselves back into that top 10 to pay off those stage points. But a battle still brewing up in the front of the pack. Lap 38. Kleba is on his way back up on the outside lane, though, this time. Look at this. Everett Kotz, your pole sitter, still trying to make a move here. He might peek it in 3 wide. Doesn't do it now. Josh Conover 3 wide right here in the middle. Hitting lap 39 right now, so 1 more lap to go to decide stage number 1. And here it is, Brian Jones chooses the outside lane. Everett Kotz, though, right there as well. We just have 4 wide there for a second. Everett Kotz makes the move. Gets around. Great job right here. Everett Kotz. Reader is on the back bumper. Does he make a move here? No, sir. Everett Kotz going to be your winner here for stage number 1. And everyone else behind him gets it through. Great job right there. No wrecks. No craziness at the end, but man, awesome job. Everett Kotz right now makes it happen. Going to be stage 1 winner. Very impressive move right there to get around Brian Jones towards the end of that stage. Everett Kotz gets it done. Real quick, folks, we'll go and thank a few sponsors. We'll come back and we'll talk to Everett. Let's come right back.
Hey guys, this is Kevin from KK Woodscapes. Wanted to say how excited we are to be a sponsor for the ASRA Cup Series this upcoming season. This is just some of the pieces we've created over the years. We can work with you and bring any special victory to life. To order, or if you have any questions, please scan the QR code for Instagram or contact me through the Discord. And hopefully, we'll be bringing your virtual victory into reality one day.
Alrighty, folks, welcome back into the NORA Truck Series here at Texas. Getting this thing underway right now. Pit stops have just happened. And man, a couple of drivers stayed out. As we're seeing some paint schemes pop in. Man, oh man, that's why the trucks are going white real quick. They'll come back and they'll pop back in. Man, we're gonna tell you what, we're gonna fight through the difficulties tonight. Tell you what. Sometimes those gremlins, they like to just kind of get into the wires and the messes, and we're gonna fight through it, folks. Trust me. Right now, Cody Reeder stayed out. Interesting call here. Josh Conover, Austin Smith, Daniel Honeycutt, and Jordan Person, your top 5. So let's real quick, if we can, bring in Everett Kotz. See if we can grab him real quick. Don't see him just yet. Interesting. So I don't think yeah. Oh, here he is. Hold on. Hey, Everett, man. Just leaving the booth. You got me?
Yeah, I got you, man.
Hey, dude. So far, a great race right now. And that 32 looking pretty good. Made a good move there to finish off and win that first stage. How's it going for you out there?
It's been pretty good out here. I mean, I was super happy to win that stage. You know, I won last week, so I'm in the playoffs, and I'd say even come out here with just one stage win, if I wreck out on this next restart, it's still a success for me. So super happy with that. Truck feels great. I love this track. I've won at Texas and other series plenty of times before, so great track for me. But yeah, just fun out here and having a great race so far.
Love that, man. Hey, great job so far, and hey, good luck rest of the way.
Thank you, man. Uh-oh.
And just like that, I think we saw another choose car hit. Man, they just keep coming, huh? Not good. It can happen, folks. Whenever you least expect it. That choose car gets abused. But it's all right. Right now, going to be lap 43, so we're going to go back green. Looks like a lap 45, I would say. So gonna get this thing back going. Stage 2 will end on lap 80. So we are getting there. Here we go. So stage 2 going to be underway here momentarily. Lap 44. Going to go back green on lap 45. Cody Reeder up at the front. Austin Smith, Conover, Honeycutt, and Brian Jones. Your top 5. Everett Kotz, again, your stage 1 winner. Restarts in P8, so definitely further back than he expected to, especially being the pole sitter. So we'll have to see how he fights through and gets through it. Interesting spot for him to be in. So either way, a long way to go still. Cody Reeder deciding to not pit right there, as well as a few more guys. So strategy already coming into play right here. But the front two going to lead us back off. Cody Reeder actually deciding to start on the outside lane. So we're going to find out, though, real quick what happens here. Starter has the green flag. Lights are coming on in Texas, and green flag is back out for stage 2. Awesome restart there for Reeder, but right now, right behind him, too wide. Look at this battle, the 20 and the 39. Everyone trying to get fanned out real quick. Looking pretty good. Up front, though, still. Great racing all the way down right here. This is for the about top 5 spot. A little further on back, though, we're still seeing some big-time players back here. Kyle Rochelle, Tyler the Talent. Inching their way towards the front. A lead right here change. Austin Smith, Cody Reeder. Way down low. Austin Smith going to force his way to a top spot right here. Brian Jones going to follow suit right now in P2. Pushes him into it, but a car length back at this point. Brian Jones, though, might have other plans. He wants to get to the front. That the clean air, especially here, is just king. You can point that truck wherever you want to, and right now, look at this battle. Cody Reeder has a front row seat for it. Let's ride on board him. Gonna push Brian Jones. Gonna peek down low, too. Great job right here. Look at this racing. Blocks that low line for Reeder. Brian Jones knows what he's doing. As a trunk full of Cody Reeder. Cody right there too. It just seems like he's kind of blocking both lanes, right? You see that behavior at the bigger tracks like Daytona, Talladega, right? Kind of blocking whichever lane has the most momentum. Right now, though, the 45 looking very, very strong up front. Able to just point that truck wherever he wants to. Mid-pack, though, a little bit of battle right here. Blake Hope right here. O'Connor. In the 60 right here. Nathan Yarnell. I'm sorry. Yarnell looks like. Yes, sir. All doing the work right here. A couple of drivers are out of the race. We'll catch you up with that real quick as we get through the majority of this right now. But look at this. Conover making a great move in P4 right now. So top 5 spot right now under contention. Austin Smith on the outside lane. Brian Jones still continues to lead up against Cody Reeder. Right now has that very defensive line he's taking out of turn 2. You can see this Cofield right now in P29. Whitehead out of the race. Hanneman 1 lap down. Bunch of more trucks out too. Tucker, Hendrickson, Harper, and Heights. All out of the race right here. Unfortunately, all out due to some yellow flags earlier on in stage 1. Man, the 15 right there gets so loose. Daniel Honeycutt makes it stick, though. Awesome job, man. Look at Cody Reeder, though. Let's ride on board real quick, Kyle Reeder, for a few laps. He is just trying to muscle his way around Brian Jones, and he can't quite do it. Brian Jones is taking this great defensive line, especially at turn 2. He's making it work so well. You can see right here, has the draft. They've got about an 8/10 of a lead over 3rd and 4th and so on. But man, look at this. Catches right up to him. Gets that down low right there. Gonna get a decent exit. Brian, you'll see him come down, cut across. There he is. Takes that spot away from him. Great job there for Brian Jones. Really knows how to get the job done. Look at this. Still 2 by 2 right here. Outside lane looking a little bit better here. Conover not really having the help he needs. You see the 9, the 39, and the 15 all kind of deciding to go around Conover here the hard way. Good looking moves though right now. 32 in the 20. 20 Jordan Person. He's got involved with the incident earlier on, but kept going, kept through it. Looking pretty good right now throughout. Awesome job for the 20. Justin Kleba. That 6 might have found a hole. There he is. Way down low. Going to try and sneak it in. And there he goes. Back up front, we're seeing the same thing. The 45 and the 7. Both trying to stay up front, extend their lead. A little back further, we're seeing Todd Slauson, Cameron Thompson. Right now, getting pretty close to one another, working together here. Looking good. Who else is back here? Jared Wishon. Seeing Todd Schneider here. Michael Menchaca with some earlier damage, as well as Hanneman right here as well. So big moves though. Look at this 3 wide here in the front stretch. Diving into turn 1. Jordan Person in the middle. Gotta be careful there. Kleba on the outside lane gets through. Three wide here in the trucks definitely works, especially in 3 and 4. But man, 1 and 2 it can be kind of sketchy because the track is just so wide and it just feels so flat. You're seeing these guys racing all over the place right now. Brian Jones has a bit of a lead, more so. But man, Reeder is just right there in his wake. They've got about a second lead now. Reeder really can't get that spot that he wants. Jones with that fresh air, I'm telling you, he can just really put it where he wants to. Conover, here we go, and then Brad Peters. Tight battle right here on lap number 60. Already 20 laps to go here in stage 2, and also the halfway point just about. That 5 truck, Kyle Rochelle, looking pretty good right here. Down low. Going to try and make a move here up against Ronnie Norman. Gets it done here almost. A little loosey. Loosey-goosey here on the outside of turn 4. So far, straightens it out. Going to ride on board still, Ronnie Norman. Looking good. Hold on now. Cody Reeder comes down pit road. Big development here. Again, he didn't pit this last time. He's on a whole different strategy. So here he comes down pit road. Going to take 4 tires, I would assume. As well as fuel. But no tires. Interesting. So just fuel and off he goes. Interesting call here. So Cody Reeder was just racing Brian Jones for the lead. Comes down pit road for the fuel. Won't go a lap down just yet. Actually, he does, excuse me. Does come down, lose a lap, but if the leaders have to come down pit road right now and get fuel, maybe not right now, but definitely before the stage, that could be huge for Reeder. But he has to have this thing go green. So we'll see how that works out for him in the next 17 laps. But right now, some big time movement and racing right here. Daniel Honeycutt, look at him, 15th right now. I'm sorry, in the 15, in P6. Looking very good. The 17 might have just hit the wall, couldn't tell right there, but has the outside lane pretty well locked down right here. Brian Jones, through all that, has now a 1.3 second lead. So awesome job. That definitely breaks the draft for these guys right here from second on back. So riding aboard Blade Timmons right here in P5. Solid effort so far for him. Doing what he can to get himself going. Man, look, you can see the wheel a little loose. Me personally, I'd rather see that than a tight wheel for sure. You can drive a loose car, but man, it's not always fun. But I'd rather drive a loose car than a tight one, I'll tell you that. Because, man, tight cars, or trucks in this case, man, Just, not fun. Justin Cleaver, though, he's kind of by himself right now. Has some decent lead from there in that P2 spot, but he is tracking down Brian Jones. So he's in P2, 9.5 seconds back, though. A little under a second, but he's right now. He's catching up a little bit. Was about a 1.3 second lead. Now it's cut down by about 4/10. So watch out for this as we go down here. Start to end stage number 2. Biggest battle on track right now. Got one right here, Broden right here. It's 22, or 21, and the 22. Todd Slauson, these two both trying to get this spot right here. This is going to be for 15th place. Trying what they can here. A little further on back, Nicholas Coruscant, currently in 19th spot. Not too bad. Todd Snyder and Chris Snyder here involved in an earlier incident. I believe it was the first caution of the day. In that 55, looking pretty decent after all that repair. Man, Nathan Finnegan not so lucky. Brian Jones, though, we're going to watch out for this. He is getting caught right now. The lead has caught in half, so about a 6/10 of a lead. Dustin Kleba, he is catching. So can Kleba catch him, and when? You can see right here, 0.2 of a second. Kleba is just so much faster. Definitely, it must be a tire thing. It's not fuel for sure. Chris Campbell we're seeing right now coming down pit road in that number 11 truck. So one of the first takers right here, Brian Jones. Still, though, in the lead, but how much longer? Because look at this, P3, Brad Peters. Oh, hold on. Well, he was in third, about 2 seconds back, but man, that was close. He almost lost it right there, right when we got to him. Close stuff right there, but man, that 15. Gonna try and pass him here. Look at this. Coruscant comes down pit road. So we're going to see a couple of these guys come down pit road here. The question is, does Brian have to make it happen? He's got bigger issues to worry about, though. Look at this. Brian has Dustin Kleba right behind him. And there he is. What can he do about him? I'm afraid not too much, it looks like. Kleba is right there in the back end. So far, holds him off for now. A little further on back for P3 and P4. Look at this battle. This is getting crazy heated. 32, Everett Kotz making his way back up. Here we go. Battle for the lead. Brian Jones, Dustin Kleba. Into turn 1. Kleba can just set sail right now. He just seems like he has the better truck, better tires perhaps. And Brian Jones falls back to P2 right now, but how long will that last? And can these drivers right here, 3rd and 4th on back, can they catch him? Blake Timmons looking very strong today. Everett Kotz as well, your pole setter. Oh, Brian Jones, what happened here? Drove through the grass right there. Oh no. That's going to make the P2 fight real interesting now. Brian Jones through the grass. Gets it through. Right now, they're going to get passed by Blade Timmons. Kyle Rochelle right there as well. things just got real interesting here for stage 2. Now that we're at the end of this thing, unbelievable right here. Brian Jones, he's trying to make this thing work. He's got 4 laps to make it happen. Kyle Rochelle hits the wall right there on the turn 4. Gotta be careful. Brian Jones on the inside. Rochelle, can he get around him too? Everett Cott's a little bit further back. Again, right now, Dustin Kleba has just, he's gone. He's 3 seconds up. Looking very good. Promising for stage 2, but the battle right here is for second on back. Great job. Dustin Kleba, 2.5 seconds. The Blade Timmons. Blade has just done so well so far in this race. Definitely is a fast truck. Look at how fast he's catching him. He is just setting a standard right now. He is extremely quick. Brian Jones, Everett Kotz, P4, Kyle Rochelle in P5. A lot of these guys single file in the back. Stage 2 has gone much cleaner than stage 1. So far, it has appeared to be caution-free, so great job by these drivers. Dustin Kleba right now, way slow. Man, Blade Timmons is almost right there, maybe saving gas at the last second. But here we go. Dustin Kleba going to come around here, turns 3 and 4. And what an awesome job. Clean job right here for Dustin Kleba to get the job done. And will be your stage number 2 winner. Great job for Dustin Kleba. Solid effort to get the job done here for stage 2. Awesome, awesome run. Has a fast hot rod today. Can definitely get it done. But man, Blade Timmons, tell you what, watch out for him too. Finished P2 right there in stage number 2. Everett Cott's 3rd, Brian Jones 4th, and then Kyle Rochelle P5. So awesome, awesome job by these guys. They're going to come down pit road in just a second. So before they do, let's go and thank a few sponsors, folks. We'll come right back. Alrighty, folks, welcome back to the NORA Truck Series here at Texas, and everybody is coming down pit road except Cody Reeder. We saw him do this earlier. Led some laps. He's on a different strategy altogether, so interesting move here. We'll see how that plays out, obviously, at the end of the race. So right now, everyone on pit road. Who will get this done right now? Dustin Kleba, again, is your stage 2 winner. We'll talk to him in just a second if we can. Man, right now, look at this. Whole field comes down. 4 tires and fuel. Blade Timmons almost squeezes that up, but can't quite do it. So far, a great battle off pit road. And that's going to be it. So Dustin Kleba keeps it going right there. Blade Timmons, Everett Kotz. Brian Jones and Josh Conover rounding out the top 5. So great job here for these guys. Let's bring in Dustin Kleba real quick. Let's track down Kleba. Here he is, Dustin Kleba right now winning stage 2, man. Hey, how's the truck feel and how's the race going for you?
Whew, we're hanging on, man. It's been a while since I've driven anything this loose. It's a handful, but man, it's a blast. I feel like it's really getting into the driver's hands. A lot of guys are doing a good job of giving some space on just knowing that everyone's kind of sliding around out there. But no, that was a good fun stage. I had to fix damage there at the end of stage 1. Yeah, so I had to sit there for a little bit, fix some damage, and was able to make our way back to the front.
Yes, sir, man. Looking pretty good so far. Good luck rest of the way.
Thanks, man.
There he is. Dustin Kleba looking very strong so far in that number 6. That Venku machine looking pretty good so far. So we'll see what he can do to get this thing done. A lot of guys still looking for a win this season. A lot of big-time players trying to find themselves into Victory Circle, and Kleba is one of them. Right now, we're going to wait on Gladlich. Here he is. Has that choose car damage fixed a little bit, and off we go. Right now, we are choosing down low, up side. First 4 trucks chose the down low inside lane. Interesting call. So far, you're seeing it. Outside, inside lane. Good moves all around. Good stuff. So right now, we're going to see Dustin Kleba on the inside lane. Everett Kotz going to be shown on the outside. So this is the great thing about the choose rule, right? I mean, Everett Kotz was about, what, maybe, I don't know, 5th or 6th or so in line. At the choose, though, he chose the outside lane. Nobody else chose or everyone else chose the inside lane in front of him. So guess what? He gets to start in P2, essentially, on the outside. So it's an easy way to gain some spots, but man, it's tough because, you know, you obviously on certain tracks want to have that advantage and get that going. So either way, right now we're going to be hitting stage number 3. We are at the official halfway point, so a little bit past it, but so we have half the race to go, a little bit over 80 laps. So far, a great race. Stage 1 had some cautions, had some issues so far, but pretty clean, honestly, overall. Stage 2 went green flag, so we're going to find out pretty quick how stage 3 will get handled. But so far, a fantastic race. Different stage winners. Everett Kotz, Dustin Kleba, actually both of your stage winners. Going to be restarting stage number 3 right here. We'll see how they do as we get going here. Going to go back green, lap 85. Long way to go to end this race. How will this thing end up? Here we go. Back under green flag for stage number 3. We are off. Kleba with an amazing start. The 17 Conover gets turned almost. What an incredible save right there. Not sure if he got turned or if he got loose, but man, either way, made it work. Incredible save right there. We stay green. Up at the front still. Chaos on these restarts. It's the best time to take advantage of these positions and get what you can. That 15, Daniel Honeycutt, looking pretty sharp. Cody Reeder, again, didn't pit. Right here, though, 21st spot, so it looks like he might have thought better about it and pitted. We'll watch out for him as we continue. But right now, Dustin Kleba up front. Blade Timmons in P2 in single file, but not right here. Still battling side by side. Look at this, Brian Jones on the outside lane, goes around Everett Cotts. Looking good right here. Man, Brian Jones has a strong truck today. Got a little loose right there, almost got into the 23. Right now on board, Jordan Person looking pretty strong right here in P9. Has a couple of trucks in front of him he can pass. Seeing Brad Peters. Up front, Austin Smith. Oh, get a big checkup right there. Has to get off the throttle just a little bit. That might kill his momentum. These trucks are a lot of momentum based. They can be a lot of fun. Everett Cotts here on the outside lane. Up against Rochelle. One thing Cotts mentioned earlier, I mean, he had the win last week. He has the momentum, I feel like, entering this race. He's obviously very good right here, but again, it's just these trucks on this track are so even. It really is all about that track position. You really have to get it done. Dustin Cleaver, though, way up front. About 7/10 of a second lead right now, looking pretty sharp. Brian Jones, Blake Timmons in P2 and 3. Timmons right here continues to impress. Looking very, very strong. Further on back, though. A couple more drivers. The 91, Blake Hope. And O'Connor. Gonna poke out here, try and pass him. This is for a top 12. Got word about a Cameron Thompson crash. Let's take a look at this real quick if we can. Just happened. Oh my word! Huge wreck in turn 1. I don't know how that didn't cause the yellow, but it didn't. Turn 1, he brought it right to the pits right here. Stops and then right to the pits. Very shocking that wasn't a caution flag. That usually brings one out if it happens, or if a truck or a car stops on track. So very shocked by that, but either way we stay green. Huge hit for Cameron Thompson, man. Unfortunate. Glebe out front, continuing to lead and continuing to increase that gap right now up against Brian Jones, currently about a 1 second lead right now. Brian Jones in P2, Blake Timmons third. Right behind him, though, he's got some hungry drivers. Kyle Rochelle, Austin Smith. We're seeing single file racing. This is where we're going to start to see strategy come into play. Save the tires, save the fuel. You're going to have to pit at least once. Most likely just once, but probably twice if this thing stays green. So, got to be real careful here. Because you never know. Right now, the 98 still working on Jordan Person. Close battle right now. These guys are just fighting for it. Right now, showing the best times on the... Ooh, caution flag is out. Who's this? Menchaca, I believe. It is. Unfortunately, again, for Menchaca, man, involved in a couple of earlier incidents in stage 1, I believe it was. And then right here. Don't see, massive damage, but definitely it's not going to help. I'll put it that way. That 61 has definitely seen better days today, but let's go back and take a look at what happened here. Can't quite tell. Michael Minchuk. Let's see, who's he around? The 11 right here, the 33. Got Coruscant right there. Ooh, ooh. Oh man, he just, okay, he comes down right there a little bit. We might have gone a little bit too far back, but we'll definitely catch up to it. Might be right here. Oh, it does. The 33 just kind of hooked. Oh, man. Lordy. Yeah. 33 just kind of hooks him. Not sure if he just came up right there or didn't. Different braking zones, just kind of sent it. Hard to tell what actually went down there, but that brings out a caution. Our 6th caution of the day, I believe it is. But really, it's only our 4th caution for incident, so not too bad. Todd Snyder coming right now is your leader. Everyone coming down pit road. All your leaders are on pit road right here. Seeing Kleba still leading off. Blade Timmons, Brian Jones. All the leaders right now still in their same spots, except a couple drivers deciding to not come down pit road. So Todd Snyder, Everett Kotz, and Brad Peters all stay on the track. So we will see what's up for them as we go. So lap 97, we are wrapping this thing up pretty quickly here under our 6th caution of the day on lap 97. So let's real quick go and thank a few sponsors, folks. We will come right back in just a flash.
Hey guys, this is Kevin from KK Woodscapes. Wanted to say how excited we are to be a sponsor for the ASRA Cup Series this upcoming season. This is just some of the pieces we've created over the years. We can work with you and bring any special victory to life. To order, or if you have any questions, please scan the QR code for Instagram or contact me through the Discord. And hopefully, we'll be bringing your virtual victory into reality one day.
All right, folks, welcome back to the Texas race here for the NORA Truck Series. We are under our 6th caution of the day. Right now, we're going to be choosing here momentarily. Not quite yet, but we are getting to that point. Pace car lights are on still. Everett Kotz is your leader. Brad Peters, Justin Kleba are your top 3. A couple of drivers did come down pit road, the ones that we didn't see before, so looks like right now all things will remain normal. So we'll see how this goes here, but lap 98 should go back in about lap 100. We'll still have about 67 laps to go, so long way to go, but so far a great race. Definitely always fun here at Texas. So right now, though, gonna get the choose car. We're gonna give you the VIP view, as I call it. Sometimes we like to, show off the cool angles and show the car off, but right now, we're going to give you the full experience. So, right now, though, on lap 99, hey, big thanks real quick to KK Woodscapes. You just saw their commercial. Really cool trophies and stuff. You can get anything made by them. Go and check them out, man, on Instagram. Very cool stuff. And then Harpoon Design. Go and check them out, too. They can do paint schemes for anything, man. Trucks, cars, Xfinity cars, Cup cars, whatever it is. Always very cool stuff. And actually have a pretty cool segment coming out tomorrow. Tomorrow's ASRA Harpoon Design Cup Series race is going to be in Montreal. Oh, smackaroo. Oh, Lord. This is why we show you the other camera angle sometimes, because you never know who will hit the choose car. So there's that. Anyway, as I was saying, so yeah, tomorrow the ASRA Cup Series, they're going to be in Montreal. So Circuit Gilles Villeneuve is same track as the F1, cars go to, but we're going to bring the next gen cars there. So pretty cool stuff. Going to be a lot of fun, and have a cool news segment for here for us at Race Day. Going to be showing off the track in our new Race Day next gen Camry. So cannot wait for that. Designed by harpoondesign.com. Really cool stuff. So come and check us out tomorrow at 9 p.m. here on Race Day. So choose car was annihilated yet again. We'll find out the culprit there. But sometimes it happens, right? Look at that. There it is. Back end has just been abused. But it's all good. That's why you gotta make your choice early. Left or right. There's really not a huge benefit of waiting until the last second, right? To make your choice, but sometimes it happens. Either way, right now we're gonna go back green here. 6th caution, lap 100. Gonna go back green on lap 101. So here we go. Everett Kotz. Brad Peters leading us off here. And green flag is out. Everett Kotz, great jump right there. And almost too good right there. Great job. But still 2x2. These restarts mean so much. You never know when the last restart will happen. Big battle right here. P1, Everett Kotz. Blade Timmons, though, he's right there. I'm telling you, Blade Timmons has what it takes. Kleba gets him around, too. These trucks are so even at this track. The draft is huge, but man, look at this 3 wide here. Oh no, Timmons sends Kotz around, and that's gonna be it for Kotz. Oh no, just like that, stage 1 and 2 winners are hurt pretty bad. Kotz right there, Kleba had to tow it back, unfortunately. Doesn't look too bad, but had to tow it. Might have made the engine expired. Oh, no. Stage winners. Just like that, folks. Take a look real quick. So right here, we're going to see, we'll go chopper view. Yeah, 3 wide. Timmons just gets the back corner of the 32 just a little bit into the 6. Brian Jones gets involved too a little bit, but keeps it straight. But man, yeah, just a hard hit for the 6. Looks way worse from this angle, but super unfortunate right there. Man, just, yeah, happens that quick, folks. So Kleba, unfortunately, on pit road. Truck looks pretty well beat up. Can't quite tell from this angle, but that left front's pretty well rough. Everett Kotz right here has the front end damage. Hanneman right in front of him. And Jock is still on pit road as well. So bunch of these trucks banged up. Either way, though, Blade Timmons going to be in the front row. I'll tell you what, with Kleba in Kotz seemingly out of this race, they might not be, but seemingly, that might open the door here for Blade Timmons. I mean, you hate to see the stage winners get knocked out like that, and the pole winner, actually, of Everett Kotz, but hey, tough racing, 3 wide, these restarts, that's how it works. So tough break, but Blade Timmons finds himself in that P1 spot. Brian Jones, though, he's not going to go away, so he'll be one to contend for sure. But then there's guys I feel like who need these wins, right? I mean, Austin Smith, you know, Rochelle's good to go. We know that. Brad Peters, Wishon, Ronnie Norman. You know, so a lot of guys here that could use this win. Cody Reeder, he's been on this weird, you know, alternate strategy so far in this race. But he finds himself in P8, so he's not looking too bad right here. Has to just get back to the front and, again, contend for that track position and the clean air. So we'll see how it works. Everett Cott's back on pit road still. Front end's pretty well banged up. So not good right there for these guys, but lap 105. So far, not too bad. So pace car lights are still on. We'll go and thank a few sponsors real quick, folks. Come right back.
Fancy like Husky, fancy like Husky, fancy like Husky, fancy like Doggy bowl empty, Lakers pool sleeping, rug pull, cash grab, NFTs delight, rug pull, cash grab, idiot.
All right, folks, once again, welcome back to the NORA Truck Series here at Texas. The choose car, oof, you didn't see it, but he just got hit again. Gladlich is in absolute wreckage and shambles in this race tonight. He's trying what he can. Right now he's sideways crab walking that thing. Unreal. Either way right now, Blade Timmons going to be your leader. Brian Jones going to be in P2. I've always found it funny with the choose card because it's not like this is something that just shocks you every restart. It happens every single time. And we're deep into the season now, so it's always shocks me when things like that happen. Like, how does it happen? Okay, once in a while, sure, but once or twice, or in this case, like 3 times in a race. Oof. All good, though. Blade Timmons, what can he make of this right now? Brian Jones, Rochelle, Norman, and Peters. Your top 5 going to be lap 106. We'll have 60 laps to go here. At the line. Here we go. Green flag is back out. Blade Timmons immediately under fire by Brian Jones here. Looking pretty good, but back in the pack a little bit. Top 5. Looking very racy. 26 down low right there of the 39. So far, pretty good right now. Nobody's poking it 3 wide. That's the smart move. Might not want to do it just yet. But look at this. Brian Jones here on the outside lane. Can he make it work? He was working the low line pretty well earlier on, but right now he might have the stuff to make it work. He looks very strong here. Timmons has the push from Rochelle, though. Here comes that 39. Brad Peters on the outside lane has a good run here. Look at the 27. Woo, Jared Wishon sends it 3 wide right there and makes it stick. Bold move, but it worked. Brian Jones here might finally clear Blade Timmons. He does. He can now send it in and block the inside lane if he has to. There he is, takes a nice arc into turn 3. Awesome job. Blade Timmons still down low right here. 39 on the outside lane, making it work. Rochelle as well. We're going to see Brian Jones do the same thing we saw him do to Kyle Reeder earlier on. He's going to take that low line away on the backstretch. We'll see this time by. We'll ride on board Blade Timmons. Take a look here. Maybe not quite yet, but whenever Blade has that run, it almost seems like Brian will take that lane away. Doesn't quite do it right here, but definitely in the backstretch if he has that run. Great job nonetheless, though. Man, Brad still working the outside lane. A little further on back, though. O'Connor. Man, look at him on the outside, right behind Conover. Dives it down low, tries to sneak it in. Nothing in just yet. He's got Anthony right behind him. Here we go, though. Brian Jones up at the front. Kyle Rochelle gets around Blade. And now look at this. That orange number 7. Oh, big checkup right here for the 39. Almost gets loose and wrecks. Everyone's going to scramble right there. This is going to get close here. 3 wide. So far, they all do a great job holding it straight. Nice job. We were going to say, man, Cody Reeder, look at him. Look where he came from. In 3rd spot right here, has made his way back up to the front. And this could be bad news here. These front 2, Rochelle poking in to the inside lane. Again, still a lot of race left to go. You don't want to wear out those tires just yet. The clean air does matter, but you can't wear out those Goodyears. Reeder, though, is stalking in front. You can see him. He is right there. Lap 117, 50 laps to go here for the NORA Truck Series at Texas. And man, Rochelle leading his first lap of the race. Looking strong right now. Awesome job. Brad Peters looks like he might be having an issue. Can't quite tell. Might have just disconnected, unfortunately. Don't see him back onto the screen. Live scoring tower just had him kind of bouncing all around. So, yeah, here he is right here. Way slow. Way off the track and back into the pits. Not sure what happened there. He was running very well. Top 5. Man, tough break right there. try and get word on that as we go. But man, Rochelle, oh, Cody Reeder. We've seen this before. Reeder and Brian Jones back racing together. Right now, this is for P2. Lap 119, though, coming to lap 120 already. Still side by side again. You don't want to wear out those tires. This could be your last caution, right? We always talk about that. When do you make your move? Was that caution the last one we saw? Right now they're racing like it might be. Reeder going to try and poke it down to Rochelle. Can't quite get that done just yet. Little run through the field here, seeing some movement. Yarnell and Austin Smith looking pretty stout right now. At 60 of Yarnell on the outside. Austin Smith going to try and fight back. It's a little loose here, hits the apron. Be careful there. Couple more guys in the back. Is it Talent not really having the race that he wants to? Looks like currently in 15th actually. Corcel right in front. These boys still battling right here. The 91 right behind him of Blake Hope. Pretty strong nonetheless. Hanneman still fighting after, man, multiple cautions and wrecks associated with or around him. Looking pretty strong though. A lot of drivers still on the track though, but some are out, as you can see on the tower right now. 15 and the 98 fighting right here, side by side. Honeycutt and O'Connor. Menchaca 2 laps down. Pretty much everybody from 21st place on down is either out or extremely heavily out. So Everett Cox right now on the lead lap, but 20 seconds back. So Kleba is in pit road, but seemingly out of the race from what we've seen with the damage. So here's Everett Cox with the front end damage. Definitely down on power. Truck is pretty well beat up. So unfortunately for our pole sitter and stage 1 winner, it's going to be a short day for him, but going to still keeping it going for those points whenever he can. All the while, Cody Reeder gets the lead away from Rochelle. But man, look at this top 5. They are all under a blanket here. Jared Wishon in P5. After that, there's some separation until O'Connor, about a second. This top 5 right here, man, they are not letting go. O'Connor, he's making his way through the field right now, currently in 6th spot, up 5 spots on the day. And man, looking pretty strong. Let's take a ride on board the O'Connor machine here. Look at this. He's got those top 5 right in front, and this is a smart move, right? You don't need to get there that quick. Save some tire. Let them race hard like they are, and just gradually catch the field, right? That's what you want to do here. And he's holding a really steady wheel, which tells me he's not burning off, you know, some extra tire. Taking a really nice arc into turn 3. That wheel's barely turning left, so that's a good start right there. I've got a feeling O'Connor, he's going to be in a prime spot here in the next 30 laps to maybe get his first win of the season. We're going to find out real quick, but looking very good. Reeder up front by 6/10. Brian Jones following suit, and Blade Timmons right behind as well. But a battle here for the top 5. Wishon and Rochelle. far so good. Some battle right here. Oh, who's that? Real slow on the track, it looks like. Could be wrong, but I always saw a slow car right there, but we're going to keep going. Yarnell back here, Blake Hope. A couple of small pockets of drivers. Looks like Conover actually got around O'Connor. So there he is in the first number 17. Gonna try and still get around him, but look at these guys. 130 laps into this race. Ooh, 27. Skirts that grass real quick. Gotta be careful there. That truck will go right around. You can feel his hands working through the windshield. And the more they do this, the more they're gonna get. Ooh, he might have a hole right here. There he goes. Reeder comes down pit road. Lap 131. We're seeing Cody Reeder come down pit road. Daniel Honeycutt as well. Austin Smith. So the first takers for green flag pit stops. What does Cody Reeder do? We saw him take just fuel only earlier. I expect to see the same thing this time. Yes, sir. There it is. Fills it up and off he goes. Here comes Everett Kotz coming down pit road. Todd Schneider as well. Dustin Kleba on pit road still, but Nathan Yarnell making his way down pit road. We expect to see a lot of these guys, a lot of the leaders coming down pit road here shortly too. So Brian Jones has the lead. Again, how long do you stay out? The leader, you saw him come down pit road. When do these drivers come as well? Big movement here. This is for the top three. Nicholas Coruscant on pit road. Right here, though, Wishin, Blade Timmons. Again, this is second and third right here. So far, nothing for them. Kyle Rochelle makes his way down, so here's more of the leaders. Another top five driver comes down pit road. When do you pit? Do you pit early or do you pit late? The short pit here doesn't really matter as much as other tracks. Obviously, no one's taking tires really. I mean, in this case, Rochelle is, but for the most part, the tires don't matter as much because you're not really turning as much, not really wearing them up. But here we go, your leader, Brian Jones, Timmins, Conover. And that will hand the lead over to Jared Wishin. Here comes Hanneman off pit road again, right behind Jones. Definitely see some strategy here played out. Again, tires might matter. We're seeing Jones taking the tires. Interesting call here. 4 tires looks like for Brian Jones. That'll allow him to really be able to send it into these corners. We're going to get beat off the road here by that 23. But O'Connor, here he is, the 98, into his pit box. Good stop right there. Jared Wishin is your leader. Has not come down pit road yet. The top 7 have not come down pit road just yet, but they will be, I would assume, soon. So Conover takes the 4 tires, and then off he goes. As Wishin, Hope, and Collins Wano are your top 3. Definitely expect Wishin to pit here soon. Chris Campbell, here he is, coming in from that top 6 spot. Wishin, when does he come in? Or does he stay out and try something different? Hope for a caution. And you can see the gap. Look at this. Cody Reeder right here in turn 1 right now. And then Brian Jones right behind him just a little bit. About a corner away. But Reeder, I don't believe he took tires. Jones did. So Jones we expect to definitely be faster. Just a matter of how much and can he catch Reader in just a few laps. Wishing still up in front. Blake Hope in P2, Anthony Culatano third. Tyler DeTalent P4 right now, and then Nathan Finnegan currently in P5. So once those top 5 do pit, the lead should go back to Cody Reader. So this is the one we want to watch. Everyone else still has to pit. Reader, Daniel Honeycutt in P2, Blake Timmons. This is for assumingly the lead, but man, look at this. Blade gonna get passed right here. Look at this battle, 3 wide here. Brian Jones has caught up just like that. The no tires for Cody Reader might not have been the move, as he is getting just plummeted through the field. Unfortunate right there. So we'll see how that plays out in just a second. But Brian Jones, this right here is for the lead once the top 5 come down pit road. Oh, see ya. 15 goes around. It's going to be a yellow flag, and it's going to be huge for Wishing and Hope. 23, Blade Timmons goes around, parks it right behind the pace car. And the 15, oh my word. I believe that was Daniel Honeycutt. Take a look. There he is. We saw that coming a little bit. You could just kind of tell, you know? So these guys were all over each other here for a second. I mean, Brian Jones just sending it into these guys. Has the fresh tires, can make it happen. But 3 wide right here. I mean, it can work. But look at this. 23 just clips him just so much, and the 15 just has nowhere to go. Sends him around. I mean, lucky for them, that's not going to be a lot of damage for the 15. That's pretty minimal, if I had to guess. Blade Timmons hit the inside wall. Oh, he had to actually tow, which is pretty bad news for him. So, unfortunate. Either way, though, that's big news for Jared Wishing, Blake Hope, Anthony Colantuano, DeTalent, and Finnegan. These guys can all pit right here. Take the fuel, take the 4 tires, and restart in the back of the pack and trap these guys a lap down. So this is exactly what they wanted to see with 25 laps to go. "25 laps, still a long time to go." Jared Wishing comes off pit road. Blake Hope, all these guys right here. So Brian Jones, again, assumedly, will take over the lead. But again, these guys were laps down, so they got to get the laps back. This was, tell you what, it was massive for these guys. Not only will they be on fresher tires, they'll have the fuel for sure to go the way, obviously. This is big for them. So we'll see where they come out. But this right here should be your top 5. Wishing, Hope, Colantuano, DeTalent, and Finnegan. So we'll see how it all plays out in just a second once we go to the choose car and whatnot. But we'll come right back in just a second, folks. We'll talk to some of our sponsors. Come right back.
Fancy like Husky, fancy like Husky, fancy like Husky, fancy like Doggy bowl empty, Lakers pool sleeping. Rug pull, cash grab, NFTs delight. Rug pull, cash grab, idiot.
Hey guys, this is Kevin from KK Woodscapes. Wanted to say how excited we are to be a sponsor for the ASRA Cup Series this upcoming season. This is just some of the pieces we've created over the years. We can work with you and bring any special victory to life. To order, or if you have any questions, please scan the QR code for Instagram or contact me through the Discord. And hopefully, we'll be bringing your virtual victory into reality one day.
All right, folks, we are back for the NORA Truck Series here at Texas, and we are at crunch time. 23 laps to go, 22 at the line. And look at the top five. Jared Wishon, Nathan Finnegan, Blake Hope, Anthony Colantuano, and Tyler DeTalent. Man, big moves right here. Those guys had the yellow come out at the exact right time that they needed, and what an awesome job for them. So we'll see what they can do. They have fresh tires, they have fuel. Can these guys hold on to it to get themselves into a spot to win this race? Brian Jones, Austin Smith, Cody Reeder, they're going to start behind them. So this caution kind of changed everything. We're going to find out how this goes right here. Caution lights are off. We're going back green here with 22 laps to go here in Texas. All the wave around cars on the outside lane. This is going to be interesting. That's why the inside lane is so barren. But here we go. Wishing and hope. Green flag is back out. What can they do here in this race? If you're Brian Jones, if you're, Cody Reeder, how quick do you get around these guys? That will be the key. Brian Jones working his way down low right now. Jared Wishon, though, going to be right here in P1. Leads that first lap. Great job. 21 laps to go. The 77, huge into the wall. Oh my word, big wreck right here. Conover as well got involved. Oh no. Conover got killed. A great run for him going. Unfortunately, him as well as Colantuano. Man. Big hit with 20 laps to go in this race. Let's take a look. I don't believe Jones got into him. Maybe he did a little bit. We'll have to potentially go back and look at that. But, man, gets up, hits the wall pretty hard, and then comes back onto the track, obviously. Nowhere to go at that point. You're going pretty quick, but Conover just has nowhere to go. Tough break. Really hard hit for that 77, as well as obviously Conover. That's going to pretty much be it for these two guys. Not good. Looks like it's only a 2-car incident right here. But that will be it. So a lot of drivers coming down pit road still. Look at this. Cody Reeder, Ronnie Norman. A lot of these guys coming down pit road here. It's not really a fuel issue, but fresh tires could be the case. Austin Smith, there he is. Cody Reeder, we saw him on that green flag pit stop. He was getting past pretty quick, but now he's got a chance to go on those fresh tires. And this right here might make the difference. So we'll see how this works. Chris Snyder as well, Corcel, Honeycutt. A lot of these guys coming down pit road to get those fresh tires. Probably going to be their last chance to do it. Right now, though, Jared Wishing still your leader. Nathan Finnegan, P2. Blake Hope, third place. Brian Jones lurking in P4. And then Tyler DeTalent in fifth. So far, great jobs all around. We're getting down to it, folks. 19 laps to go. Should be back green about lap 16 or 17, depending on if they extend it or not, but might not be the case. This right here has always been one of my favorite places or features of this track. I'm not the biggest Texas fan, right? I feel like Texas, or part of me at least, thinks that Texas should have been where or what they did to Atlanta. You know, kind of given that super speedway treatment. But I think that would have been kind of, you know, cool, obviously, and something different for the track, just because this track needs something. In my mind, I don't know. I think Old Texas was better. To a degree, I think most people might agree with me on that one, but this track is still unique in its own way, and it's not a bad thing. But man, that's one of the coolest things they do are those caution lights. Though I love how they do this on the posts. This is very, very cool. Very nice for the fans. Like if you're a fan in the stands, man, if it's a caution, you know it. Like it is all over the place, and that's pretty cool. So. Either way, though, here we go. Pace car lights are still on, so we're going to go back green here in about one lap. Wishing chose the inside lane. Brian Jones chose the outside lane, so a smart move there for him to get himself into that top spot, or that top row at least. So here we go. Going to be 16 laps to go at the line. A lot of guys here who can use a win for sure. Jared Wishing, Nathan Finnegan, Blake Hope, pretty close there. Joshua O'Connor, not too far back either. So a lot of these guys looking to get their first wins. We know Brian Jones obviously has that win in the back pocket. So no worries there, but hey, more trophies are always a good thing. So he's looking to lock this down right now. 17 laps to go. We are getting to it. Alrighty, pace car in. Brian Jones, Jared Wishing. Gonna get the green flag here with 16 laps to go. Who can win this NORA Truck Series race in Texas? Seeing 3 wide here. We're seeing the 15. Oh, a big wreck in the back too. Corcel and Daniel Honeycutt. Another caution. Let's take a look back at what happened here. Ooh, yeah, 3 wide. Looks like he was right there. Corcel. I believe they were getting like a 3-way push right here. It's tough to say. We'll take a look. Ooh, Haneka's already actually loose in turns 1. Yeah, Reader just kind of pushes Corcel into the 15, and it's really all they can do, unfortunately. You can see it. Corcel kind of loses it as well. Hits into that 11, I believe it was. And then around they go. 15 doesn't have a whole lot of damage, maybe. The front end and then left side just a tad, but really not too bad for him. Corcel, though, has some back end damage quite pretty big. A lot of drivers coming down pit road. Chris Campbell, Everett Kotz, back on track now. Joshua Conover, E17. Nicholas Corcel just involved in that wreck right there. Actually, truck doesn't look that bad. Again, has the back end damage, but definitely has enough truck to keep it back going, you know. But Jared Wishon, still your leader. So 14 laps to go, folks, for the NORA Truck Series at Texas. Our 10th caution. We've had 2 stages, so really it's our 8th caution of the day for incident. But so far, a great race. Man, competitive racing. Seen some long green flag runs. That was fantastic. But hey, big fields and good racing. That's what happens here. So should go back green about lap 12 or 11. We'll see how that ends up, but definitely going to be ending up with a shootout here to get this thing finalized. And then again, keep it quick reminder, folks, that we're going to be off here. So the NORA Truck Series is off for the next 2 weeks after this race. We'll be in Kansas in 2 weeks, but for now, yeah, these boys follow the same schedule as the actual Craftsman Trucks schedule. So Texas is tonight, obviously, right now. But yeah, in 2 weeks, we will go to Kansas and give these guys a break for a little while and come back to one of my favorite tracks on the circuit, or on the service. Big fan of Kansas, always has been. And should be a lot of fun there. So join us in 2 weeks for that. Real quick, too, join us tomorrow. So tomorrow, the ASRA Cup Series is going to be in Montreal. So a different kind of a race there. The next-gen cars are going to be at the road course. Same road course as the F1 cars go to. A lot of fun there. It's going to be different. I mean, I've heard rumors and all kinds of stuff that, NASCAR was, going to try and go to Montreal at some point with the next-gen car. And I think that was probably why they chose to go to that track, so should be a lot of fun. So I have a couple new fun segments for race day tomorrow. I'm going to show off our new race day next-gen. Big thanks to Harpoon Design for doing that. Right now, Choose Car has been enabled, so we're going to be going back green here momentarily. But that will be tomorrow at 9 p.m. Eastern Time. And then Thursday, as we do at 8 o'clock, is going to be the No Limit Racing Extreme Graphics Next Gen Series. And they have been awesome so far. I'll tell you what, definitely check them out. Those boys put on a good show. So we are completely spoiled over here at race day. Really, really fortunate to have 3 amazing series to be a part of this. So right now, though, we're going to find out who's going to win this Texas race for NORA Truck Series. Pace car lights are off. We're going to go back green here with 11 laps to go. Should be a lot of fun to find out who gets this W. We're going to crank up the music here. We've got a Texas race here to figure out. Get us amped up. Tell you what, that front row, Brian Jones, Jared Wishon, definitely amped up. Brian Jones trying to get his second win of the season. He's come pretty close before. Man, today, got a feeling he might get it, but Jared Wishon, what can he do? Here we go. Going back green here, 11 laps to go. Awesome restart there for Wishon. As we expect, the leaders get such a great jump right here. 2 wide, still in the back to Talent. O'Connor back in P5. Looking very close. Look at that gap. Brian Jones can just close the gap a little bit. Wishon going to try the same line that Jones was using before to block Reeder in other drivers. What can he do to hold him off? Big battle right here too. Be careful of Reeder though. He's getting there. Brian Jones on the outside lane. He might have him here. Wishon down low. Great charge into the corner. So far, makes it stick. Such a close race for these two. Great job by Wishon to make it work still and make it stick. If he can hold off this initial surge from Jones, he might have a chance here, but man, Jones is so strong on the outside lane. Nathan Finnegan, though, he's not going away either. He's right there, watching these two fight for it. You can just see the 27 dive in deep right there. Brian's definitely better in 1 and 2, but Wishon is pretty good. Has the preferred line a little bit. Down low in 3 and 4. Seems to really make it stick. Turns well in the middle of the corner. And gets the edge off exit. So this is a pretty close battle here. Question is, who will those drivers behind him go with? Look at this. Finnegan right here. Rochelle and Reeder. Going to be an absolute fight right here, folks. Who will win the 7 laps to go? Wishon, whoa, O'Connor. Big wreck right here into turn 3. Man. O'Connor, unfortunate. Did so well all race long. A top 5 car in my opinion. And unfortunately just into the wall in turn 3. And now has a pretty beat up car. Let's go back and take a look real fast if we can. So we'll see. I mean, he... Oh, no. Looks like he might come down across the 91. He does. Yeah, and that's going to be it. Man, tough hit right there with the 91. And O'Connor. So Blake Hope. And then Hanneman just gets killed right here. That's going to be it for these guys. Was doing so well. Unfortunately, O'Connor Sr., man, looking so good. But, yeah, just one, just tough racing, right? Close racing, end of the race, 6 laps to go, and it's tough when you're 3 wide. You've got to manage a car next to you, to your left and to your right. In a case like that, just got just a little bit too close to that 91 and got looped around. So either way, right here, 5 laps to go here. So Jared Wishon is your leader, which obviously for him is a good thing because he's going to get that big jump, as the leaders seem like they do. Brian Jones in P2, Cody Reeder in 3rd spot. So Reeder got around Finnegan here. I've got a feeling we're going to see a Reeder and Brian Jones shootout once more, as we saw multiple times throughout the race. So we will see how that works out. But 5 laps to go. We're going to find out pretty soon how this thing ends up. Couple of drivers pitting right here. Nathan Yarnell, Chris Campbell down here as well. So a couple more looking decent right here. Jared Wishon, though, looking the best thus far. Everyone right now on the top 20, top 19 are on the lead lap, but Menchaca right now 3 laps down. So I have a bit of ways to go here. We're going to go back green. Probably have a natural green-white checkered finish here. We might, so we'll see. But first, we'll do the choose car, and then we'll go and thank a few sponsors as we get ready to go back green here. Here we go. Let's take a look how they line up here. Who chooses what? This is going to be huge. Jones up high, Reeder down low. Okay. Wishon as well down low. That's going to be it right there. Small field right now, as we've seen obviously a lot of cautions and a lot of damage. So going to come green here. So this is going to be a natural green-white checkered finish. Now, obviously we have unlimited rounds of green-white checkers to go, so hopefully we don't get to that point. But right here, we're 3 laps to go. Next time by will be 2 laps to go. So this is a natural green-white finish. Obviously, Wishon in that first spot is very fortunate because he has the best chance to get himself a great jump. But he's got Brian Jones on the outside, who's been strong all day, and Cody Reeder, who's also right behind him, who's looked extremely strong. So Rochelle not too far back. Austin Smith, he's shown speed. Nathan Finnegan and Wishon are really the only 2 up front who got lucky with that yellow flag that came out when they have not yet to pit. So far, different strategies up front in that top 5. Wishon would love to win this race. Could happen, but man, hard charging drivers right behind him and around him. Who can get this thing done? We're going to find out right now. Choose car is back into the pits. Pace car, though, right now has the lights off the car. We are going back green here. Natural green-white checkered attempt. 2 laps to go here for Texas for the NORA Truck Series. Who can get this done? Green flag is back in the air. Great jump there for Wishon. Brian Jones right behind him, tucks in underneath. We saw Wishon hold him off a little bit earlier. Wishon did not block the low line. It's going to be dangerous for him. Wishon made a mistake there. He should have blocked that low line. Not going to get it down this time. Brian Jones might get an easy pass right here. He's clear now. Reeder going to follow him. And there he is. White flag to go here for the NORA Truck Series. Can Cody Reeder get around Brian Jones? Reeder on the outside lane. So close right here. Reeder gonna have a lane to do it. He's gonna side draft so hard right here. What kind of finish will we see? Reeder on the the outside lane. Not going to quite get there. That's going to be it. 3 on the line. Brian Jones into the wall hard. Oh, my word. Who got the win? Jared Wishon, I believe, is the winner today for the NORA Truck Series. Calamity across the start-finish line. But Jared Wishon is going to be your NORA Truck Series winner today from Texas. Unbelievable job. Cody Reeder. We'll go back and watch that finish, folks, but oh my word, Jared Wishon wins this race. Wishon had to be there to get it done, and he did it. Burns it down at the line. What a win here for Jared Wishon. Incredible job for him to get this thing done. Huge, huge win for Wishon. Let's take one look back at that white flag. Jared Wishon right here. We're going to watch it and show you how he got it done. Wishon right here. Well, we saw Cody Reeder and Brian Jones get around him, but what happens with Reeder and Jones? That's the question. Side by side right there. You're seeing the orange truck on the outside lane. Man, the 7 just comes right into him. Oh, my word. Wishon just gets it back going, but huge wreck behind. Just takes everybody out after the line, luckily. After the line, not before it. But a huge wreck behind. It looks like Reeder probably thought he was clear to make a move to go underneath Brian Jones, but man, he just didn't. Completely misjudged it and causes a huge wreck behind. And that opens the door for Jared Wishon to steal this race win. That's what happened, folks. But man, Jared Wishon, hey, not to take anything away, he had to be there to do it. What an awesome, awesome job. Let's go back real quick. We're going to talk to our top 3. So Chris Snyder is your 3rd place finisher. Man, unbelievable job. Look at this in that 55. How did he get this thing through? That car was wrecked in stage 1. We'll talk to him right now. Let's bring him in. Chris Snyder. We'll see if we can track him down real fast. Don't believe I see him actually. Chris Snyder. Oh, here he is. Here he is, Chris Snyder, man. Holy crap, 55 truck. You had a pretty eventful race today, man, and you somehow snuck it across the line in P3 after just a eventful day. I believe you were also involved in a stage 1 incident. Man, how'd you do it?
Yeah, I mean, I fought all day trying to get the damage repaired from that early wreck. Chris Heights just got a little bit tight underneath me, and we both went into the wall, and I was contemplating just pulling it off and calling it quits there, but I'm glad I stayed in it. The truck got fully repaired, and I ran my fastest lap toward the end of the race, and then it just started like narrowing down in front of me. Trucks kept wrecking, and I had the freshest tires there up toward the front. Me and Austin Smith, we pit pretty late there to get 4 tires, and they came in handy, and was able to pass, I think it was Nathan Finnegan on the outside there coming to the line, and they wrecked right in front of me, and I just put my foot in it and said I was gonna, either see checkered flag or Jesus there.
That's right, man. Hey, awesome job to get that 3rd place. Really impressive effort. Hey, real quick, give us any shout outs, sponsors, friends, family. What do you got?
Just want to thank my team for being here tonight. We had a lot of guys in our Discord, Full Send Esports and 15XI, and got to thank my cousin Jared for spotting me there tonight, and he helped a lot and kept me focused, and we stayed in it. And I want to thank you for broadcasting, of course, and Josh for putting on this amazing league. This is the 6th year I've been here, and I don't plan on leaving anytime soon.
Yes, sir, man. Awesome job. Great finish today.
Thank you.
All right, there he is, Chris Snyder, man. Awesome job. You can see his truck getting wrecked at the line here, but can we bring in Cody Reeder? We'll see if we can track him down real fast. Here he is. Cody Reeder right now finishing P2, man. What a wild last lap for you, my friend. Talk to us what happened.
Yeah, I made a big mistake coming to the checkered there, so I want to apologize to Brian. I race Brian a lot. I feel like we've had a lot of good battles, and that's not what I wanted to do. I was coming down not knowing that he was 3 wide, because I don't know when it called it. I didn't know if it was because Jared was in the grass or what, but I don't know. I didn't feel like it called it, and it called it real late. Once I did hear it, we were already wrecking. So, yeah, I feel terrible about that. That's not how there's a lot of guys that in this league that race really aggressively, and Brian is one of those guys, but he's always raced me pretty clean, even being aggressive. So I feel really bad about that. So I'm gonna have to reach out to him and apologize. But just really an up and down night. It's just anything that could have gone wrong did go wrong, but we still found ourselves in a spot to be able to win it. And I just hate that it ended like that.
Yes, sir. Hey, sometimes those things happen, man. Tough racing, close battles is what happens all day long. But hey, man, real quick, give us a shout outs for any sponsors, friends and family. What you got for us?
Yeah, I got to thank Venku. If you're looking for an outdoors trip, whether that's hunting or fishing, hiking, go to their website. You can book trips on there, which is really it's really cool. Got to thank my teammates, Dustin. He was really good early and got caught up in a wreck. My spotter Garrett, and everybody watching, you guys. Broadcasting, Josh put on the league, but once again, I want to just apologize to Brian. I just hated it ended that way.
Yes, sir. No worries. We'll see you in a couple of weeks at Kansas. Good job, man.
Yeah, thank you.
There he is, Cody Reeder, P number 2. But let's bring in your winner today, Jared Wishing. Let's bring him in. Here he is. There he is right there, the winner of today's race at the line. Man, looking good today, that 27 truck. It all changed for you when that yellow flag came out during that green flag, and you stayed out, got to be in the front, man. How'd the race go for you? Your luck changed right then and there, and that opened the door, I feel like, for you to get this win today. Great job. How'd it go?
Yeah, the caution definitely saved my race. We had a nice moment under the caution run into the choose car there, following my teammate. So that wasn't too good, but we fixed the damage. We was in the fence, and I just decided to run it long there, and luckily we caught the caution, and yeah, was able to keep the track position. And I was worried about Brian because that run before the last caution, when he was on my outside, I was kind of able to keep him there, but he was a little bit better on the top, so I thought I'd give him the bottom this time, and that was definitely not the the play. So I felt bad about giving that up on the coming to the white flag, but I guess it ended up working out.
Yeah, really, it just worked out well for you, man. I mean, even then, you were in line for a P3, and that would have been a great finish still. But hey, a win's a win, and I mean, what went through your mind when you saw Reeder come down into Jones there?
I didn't know what happened at first. I was just trying to get a run to the line in case something did happen. I think I got under Brian there a little bit, but I don't think I was going to win the race. And next thing I know, he was gone. So I was just hoping I didn't think the one that wrecked him, and I don't think I caused it. I hope not. If I did, I'm sorry to Brian. But I was just trying to get a run there through 3 and 4 to the line, and I guess it just opened up, I guess. I don't know.
Yes, sir. It sure did for you. Hey, man, great job. Great win. And real quick, give us any shout outs you might have, sponsors, friends and family. What do you have?
Yeah, I just want to thank all my teammates tonight, Anthony, Brad, and Nathan. Nathan definitely helped me out there because that first run, or first part of the race, I was using up the right rear and I couldn't figure out what I was doing wrong, and he kind of helped me when I got in behind him and was able to save the right rear a little bit better, and then we was able to sit there in fifth after that and got lucky with the caution. So definitely thanks to him for helping me learn how to drive this in the middle of the race, and I have to go for coming on the car this race and all the admins and you for broadcasting.
Yes, sir, man. Thank you so much. Great win today. Hey, go and take a few weeks and celebrate. We'll catch you back in a few weeks at Kansas. Great job, man.
Thank you.
Alrighty, folks, there he is, your winner today, Jared Wishon, man. Awesome run today for him. Obviously, hey, got lucky at the end, but sometimes that's what it takes to get yourself into position to win these races. Brian Jones, unfortunately, man, he had it, but got it stolen there at the end. But these things happen. Racing is racing, and you just never know what can happen. But either way, Jared Wishon, you're a winner. Cody Reeder, P2, Chris Snyder in P3. Awesome run today for all these guys. Big thanks to you folks for being here. We appreciate you for all the subscriptions, the likes, the super chats, donations, all those things. Big fan of you guys, as well as hopefully you guys are a big fan of us. So awesome for that. We'll see you tomorrow night for the ASRA Cup Series at Montreal. And going to be some road course racing there. A lot of fun in store. And yeah, for the NORA Truck Series, we'll be back in a few weeks for Kansas. And yeah, big thanks to you again. We'll catch you guys later on tomorrow, hopefully. Have a good night. We love you.